Hey guys, Dave and Whammy are back, and you know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't done a tag, and so we are excited, as we've been introducing ourselves every video, we just got married, and so we're going to do the Newlywed Tag, except there's a strange little twist, I run the show.
I've never seen these questions, Dave made them up, so. Here we go!
They're pretty easy, I'm not going to lie.
I had control of the boyfriend tag, so I figured I'd let him do this, and see, at least with the boyfriend tag, there were questions that were already online.
Yeah, but where did those questions come from?
Some
else. Genius thought of them.
Yeah. So this genius thing of the Newlywed Tag.
This genius came up with the Newlywed Tag.
So if you guys like the questions, if you know any other couples out there who just got married, let them know. Do the tag.
You know what? This could be for old timers too.
Yeah.
If you've been married for a while, I got nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, do the Newlywed Tag.
They all apply. So, question the first.
Okay.
When and where did you get married?
We got married August 31st, 2014.
Aww.
Aww.
That was like yesterday.
It was. No, it wasn't. In Stony Creek was where we said our vows.
Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada.
By the lake.
At, what was it called?
At Luna Gardens.
Luina or Launa, or not,
don't know.
Whatever. Luna Gardens.
Yeah. And we partied the night away in Oakville at OE Banquet Hall.
Absolutely. Good job. Okay, so you passed that one.
Good wife.
How long were you engaged for?
Why don't you answer some questions?
Okay.
Not just me.
We were... No, I don't know.
We were engaged for 8 months.
Both of us. We were engaged for 8 glorious months.
8 full months, actually.
8 busy months.
We went from December 31st to August 31st.
Yeah.
Pretty damn cool, right?
8 months exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just say something about us being engaged? So when we got engaged, people were just like, "Are you pregnant?" No.
Yeah.
So the fact that we had an 8-month engagement is proof to you that I was not pregnant.
That's like the equivalent of like, is your hair real?
Or like, are you pregnant while you're fat? Like, don't say that.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Anyway, here's where I get involved though.
Okay.
What was your most favorite part
Of our wedding?
Yeah, you go first. I gotta think.
I have 2.
Oh, okay.
So my number one that I'll never forget moment was the night after we got married. We were at our hotel by the airport getting ready to go for our honeymoon. There was a video of us and we're like, oh, we're married? That video? That night was my number one favorite moment because that was like when I actually felt the most joy that like we're married, because that was when I didn't have to think about the wedding stuff anymore. No one was mad at me, no one to see, no one to impress, no one to say. Like it was just me and my husband. And that was my happiest moment.
Nice. So it was your, like, one...
My, like, the day of the wedding happy moment was probably, like, standing up there with you. When I was like,
pretty generic.
Well, because when I was walking down, it was funny because one of our viewers actually said this in the video when I said that I was nervous about getting married. And they were like, don't worry, you're just going to see your husband that day. When you're walking down that aisle, you're going to see no one else but your husband. And that was so true. As I was walking down...
You didn't even look at me.
As I was walking down... Yeah. I was looking right at you when I got to the place.
Don't we have a bunch of photos where you're just like daydreaming and stuff?
No.
Okay.
No, this photo of me staring right at you. He wasn't there. But guys, as I was walking down and I got to like where I could actually see people, like I just stared at him and I saw no one else. I didn't look at anyone. I was just like, we got this, boo. Yeah.
But you didn't do that.
I didn't do that, no.
You didn't give me the guns.
No. In my head, I was like, what?
I was waiting for the guns.
So, your turn.
My favorite part, well, you kind of stole it from me, was you walking down. So it's just, you just walking down. That's the whole favorite part of the time.
It's pretty cool.
The thing for me, like, I could go with you with the 1A and 1B, was the stress lifting off moment, because that was pretty awesome. And that was when... basically, I was walking down, and the sound system we had, it just started like, and we were just like, oh, jeez. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, well, it's happening now. And
that was your stress moment?
I was just like, you know what? I don't care from here on out, because it's happening. So we're going, we're doing it. It's all good. And I don't know if there's a photo. I don't think there is, where I'm just like, just one of those, Yeah, it is, but it was just like, boom, stress-free.
Well, I'm glad you had a full day of no stress. I was still stressed.
I know, and you're whining. Well, I told you when I was telling Kanish, I was like, yeah, I don't care. She was like, help me, I need help. This is like our day of wedding planner. She was a great help, by the way.
Shout out, Kanish.
Yeah, and she was just like, I need help with this. Like, we don't have these. And I'm just like, yeah, oh well. Go, just do whatever you want. I don't care right now. Like, it's all good. So that was kind of funny. So sorry about that, Kanish. But yeah, seeing when you walk down, it was awesome. It was, it's funny because our place had like just the longest aisle in the world, and so I got to enjoy it for quite a while, and like it was nice because you just like, you know, I watched you for the most part, but you know I have to squint because she's so far away, and so I'd watch you, and then I get to look around and just kind of enjoy that whole moment. Right, and it was like a long moment, which was, you know, really, really lucky. So yeah, it was good. Yeah. So that was the best.
Okay.
Now on the flip side, what was your least favorite part?
Do you really want to do this?
Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. What happened?
The night. The night before we got married.
Has to be the day of.
Has to be day of. It was technically the day because it was after 12. It was after 12 midnight.
All right.
Yeah. So the night before
just
we
trying
got married.
to avoid you yelling at your mother.
My mom and I got into it. Pretty rough. Me and my girls kind of got into it. Like I was just getting into it with everybody.
It was really. So. I think it was just a combination of everybody's stress points.
Yeah, everyone was just super stressed, and we all just kind of So I'm gonna say that was my least favorite.
That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. I think mine was the traffic. So we had the drive from the hotel to the ceremony location is about 30 minutes. Okay?
And it's less than that.
Yeah, let's say it's 30 minutes because Google Maps says 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes normal day. You can do it in a lot less, whatever. Yeah. During rush hour is bad, right? That's fair, and we know that.
50 minutes.
Yeah, it might be 50 minutes or an hour. But this was a Sunday.
This was Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend, Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Where is there traffic? It's Sunday Labor Day weekend at 2 in the afternoon.
It took
we're getting married.
Hour and a half to get there. And everybody's freaking out. And the worst part for me is one, you guys know from me telling you, I don't like getting places late. But two, it's like the thought that everybody has the same thought is like, oh my god,
you don't want to get to a wedding
I'm gonna be late, and it's like it's totally like an I'm gonna be late, and I was thinking the same thing, but there's only really one way to get there. Everyone's coming from the same spot. Everybody's in the same traffic. So we're all gonna be late,
but no one knows that.
But no one believes that, you know, and it's so funny, and so I felt so bad for everybody. And
we had some people who didn't show up because they felt like they were going to be late for the wedding. So I'm not going to bother going. I'll just go to the reception because I'm going to be so late at this point. I was like, I wish they had just come because we pretty much started an hour late because everyone was late. Yeah, I'm so glad some of my friends were texting each other being like, you know, hey, I'm running late, am I going to miss it or whatever? And they're like, just come, you know, you got to keep coming because, we didn't actually start till 4 o'clock. We were supposed to start at 3. Yeah. And that was entirely due to traffic. A lot of weddings don't start on time because, you know, the bride's still getting ready. But it wasn't even that. No, it was just the traffic was terrible.
We still left late, but
hey,
let's not worry about that. You totally did.
I did leave late, but I didn't leave no.
It was half an hour late.
No.
What time did you leave?
We left, I want to say 2:45.
You were supposed to leave at 2:15. That sounds exactly like half an hour late, guys.
Okay.
Anyway.
Next question.
Number 5. Yep. Did you cry? Nope.
Who's no?
Me. I didn't cry.
This man was like a baby.
No. No tear fell.
David.
Not a single...
Tell the truth and put the devil to shame.
I'm telling the truth.
Dave.
No tear fell.
David.
I am telling you the truth.
You guys will see the videos. That's all I have to say. Next question.
And you'll see. Hey, no, you're not done.
Did I cry? No. I didn't. What? Okay. Again, you'll see the video. Next.
Anyway, no tear fell. Did a tear fall?
From you?
From me.
See, he's such a technical man. No tear fell.
What do you call crying?
There were tears here. or they just didn't make their way down his cheeks.
That's crying? Well, I'm crying right now because I have liquid in my eye, like,
Oh my God.
so I can blink.
I can't take them. Go to the next question.
Were you nervous?
You guys knew that. Yes.
Yeah. I'd say there was a point, though. Did you ever become unnervous? Like, before it ended, I guess?
Before what ended?
The wedding.
No.
Huh,
Maybe
fine.
like after my speech, but at that point the wedding was over.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like once that moment happened, nah, I wasn't nervous.
I was. So let's remember our dance, like our intro dance. I was like, I'm gonna get it wrong.
Let's time out these people. I'm pointing out Wemmy and her girls. They're all a team. Tried to cancel our intro dance. We get in the limo on the way back, and they're just like, "Yeah, let's not do it. We don't know it good enough." And we're like, "What? Like that's stupid. Like it's a wedding. We're just gonna go and have a good time, have fun." Everybody freaking loved it. Loved it.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video.
Yeah. Just a note to everybody out there: if you're gonna choreo just a little intro dance, and it doesn't have to be like choreographed or anything. Like if you're gonna plan an intro dance or whatever, plan it. Do a bit of practice, that's cool, and then just have fun. Like, don't worry about if it's perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a wedding. It's a freaking wedding. Just have a good time. Anyway, we did.
Next question.
We did. It was awesome. Next question was, what went wrong that everyone noticed?
The traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's easy. Man, good point.
I think that's probably it.
Okay, and then a fun one. What went wrong that only we noticed?
Our videographer's got a flat tire. Our videographers missed our intro dance, hence why you guys have a cell phone version of it on here.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
This is again only what we noticed.
Yeah. I cried all night before the wedding because everyone was fighting.
The jack between the iPhone and the speaker system. There's a little adapter. It broke. We spliced it together, but it broke. Yeah. What else? Oh, there was a whole bunch of things.
Apparently, so guys, I just found this out literally like 2 days ago. So apparently, I had a black spot on the back of my dress. My girls didn't tell me. They knew, but they didn't tell me because they wanted me to freak out. So I found out literally like 2 days ago, 3 weeks after our wedding, that I had a black spot on the back of my dress.
What else? There was we could go on, to be honest.
Yeah.
There are no napkins.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough serving thing. Oh, man, yeah. Our signs didn't make it up. Our VIP parking signs didn't make it up. One of our readers got into a car. Oh no, everybody knew. Oh no, not everybody knew about that.
Yeah, one of my friends got into a car accident on the way there. So awful. She was freaking out, and
so it was.
We felt bad because she traveled a very long way to come to the wedding. Like she's not from in town or from in country, and like she still missed the ceremony. So that kind of really sucked.
Thankfully, she was okay.
Yeah.
And that, obviously that's the most important part. And it was like for us, it was fine. Like it wasn't like we were just like, oh come on, like you should be here. We covered. So I had my sister get up and read, but then they introduced her as Wemmy's friend, and people were just like, that's Dave's sister's
That's
name?
her name. That's a Nigerian name.
I thought it was Catherine. So that was kind of funny, but so all kinds of stuff. It was great. We could have
the list could go on.
We could probably do another video just on that.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Maybe we will.
Yeah, it was fun. What did you forget to do on your wedding day?
What did I forget to do?
Oh,
a lot.
Too many things.
A lot.
Yeah.
One of them was I forgot to put on jewelry before I took my portrait shots by myself. No jewelry on. No one thought. No jewelry, no lipstick, and no one told me. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was
that one kind of made me sad because I don't have any like single portraits of me with like my full, all of that on. But that's okay.
I forgot to thank Wemmy's mom.
Yeah, he did. It was embarrassing.
Wemmy threw me right under the bus. We went over the people we were going to thank because our speech, we kept trying to write it, and just things were happening. And let's not get into that right now. But then in the limo, we were like, you know what? Let's just go over the people we need to thank because that's really the most important part. And let's speak from the heart. So we write down all the people we need to thank, and we thought we were done. And then we get talking. We get to our speech, and Wemmy. So, I do my part, Wemmy does her part, I do my part, she does hers. And then she thanks my family. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, that's okay. I gotta thank Wemmy's family now, no big deal. And then Wemmy goes on to thank her own mother and just makes it...
Obviously.
Yeah, well, she didn't send it back to me first, I mean.
Oh.
You know? So I didn't have a chance to thank your family after you thanking mine. I had to do it after you thanked your mom. And, you know, you went to town. And I was just like, yeah, I'd just be like, yeah, thanks. Like, I look like an idiot.
You could be like, thanks for giving birth to the love of my life. Without you, I wouldn't have her.
But by then...
Without you raising her, I wouldn't have this wonderful woman.
First of all, I don't talk like that. And second of all, it was like, you spoke better than that. Like, it was just, I couldn't follow it, so then I just had to thank Wemmy. And I was just like, thanks, Wemmy. I'm now screwed. So, and that sucked. I felt really bad. And so, Miss Faluke, thank you for raising such a beautiful, smart, kind, strong, amazing daughter. Yeah.
We also forgot a pen for our registry. So literally, we're sitting up there, we're like, does anyone have a pen?
That was no big deal. Just boom, there it is. There's
Yeah.
a pen. What was something embarrassing that happened?
I know.
Oh, yeah?
So, my dress, guys, you know that big, lovely dress I had? All the bugs at the venue decided to come and lay in my dress.
That's not embarrassing, is it?
As I
That's
was
gross.
standing up there, there
It's
were
disgusting.
literally like swarms of bugs under my dress. And I was just trying to keep it together because I hate bugs. I hate flying things. They gross me out. And they were all just nested in my dress. I was just like, it's your man. Focus. So I didn't like that.
Yeah. I don't know if there was anything... Oh, actually, embarrassing is...
Oh, I know an embarrassing one myself.
I'm speaking.
Go.
Embarrassing for me is almost crying a bunch of times.
Yeah, like 12 times.
But never cried. Just almost.
He'd always be like, he'd start talking, be like, yeah, so you know.
That's not it. It would be like...
Yeah, so.
There was never the hard breathing.
They're totally. You guys will see these videos.
She's such a liar. Go ahead.
Another embarrassing moment for me was my speech. It was like an hour long.
Yeah. That's alright. We don't care.
And
It was our wedding.
I was ranting.
We ran this show.
I was ranting about everything that I did not need to talk about. And I was just like, Wemmy, you're talking too much. But I just kept going. I couldn't stop.
When and where did we go on our honeymoon? You guys already know the answer to this, except, do you guys know that we didn't leave till the Tuesday?
Yeah, I thought we said that in the
Yeah,
video.
okay.
So we spent our first night as a married couple at the hotel where we got married, where everybody was staying.
Yeah.
Woke up the next morning, kind of went down to have breakfast with whoever was at the hotel, and we kind of just said thanks and whatever. And then we brought all our stuff back to the house. And then we went to the hotel by the airport and spent the day/night there just to relax and get ready for our flight to Saint Martin. So that's where we went.
Yeah.
And then we took a ferry over to Anguilla and spent another 3 days there. So 4 days in Saint Martin, 3 days in Anguilla.
Mm-hmm.
That was our honeymoon.
We also spent the Monday, the day after the wedding, seeing my best man's new baby boy.
Yeah, Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
He's so cute.
Were we over or under budget?
About that. See, what had happened was... I'll let Dave answer this.
We were disgustingly over budget. Disgustingly.
Well, I mean, when you don't factor in costs for things like mailing a DVD versus mailing just a regular...
Or,
card.
serving staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Or
that
a
one
second
hurt.
dress from Kleinfeld.
Yeah, when we had 3 dresses.
A
that
Vera
never
Wang
helps.
dress, a Kleinfeld dress, kind of adds up.
But then the tux. I got my tux. Under budget? Perfect.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Vera Wang tux, too. Dave was looking sharp, though.
Yeah, but yeah, we were way over. We'll have a detailed over.
Yeah, check
overview.
out our wedding budget video.
Yeah. What's the best part about being married?
Waking up every morning next to someone who loves me.
She stole it. Now I gotta think of a new one.
You know, actually, you know one of the best parts of being married?
Yeah.
Being able to just share the most disgusting things and be like, you're stuck with me.
Like today, she sat down and it sounded just like she ripped it dirty.
It was my thighs.
I don't
hitting
know.
themselves while hitting the couch at the same time.
It was so gross. Like, I was just like, who is this person? Oh man, that was nasty. So that was pretty good. What else we got?
That's the best part of being married.
Best part? You stole mine.
Of course.
What's another good part?
Also waking up next to someone who's able to piss you off and make you happy at the same time.
See?
Guys, it's true. Am I lying? Your husband can piss you off sometimes, or you're like, I love him. God, I love him. I love him. Gotta remind myself that I love him.
She's such a sweetie. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I'm trying to fill up this.
I know. Well, I wish you'd stop.
No,
I need you to just. The best is that I can do this. But I think the best for me is just, having that lifelong partner. Just, just knowing that you're going to be here day in, day out. Whether you like it or not.
Oh, man.
It's great.
I guess you're stuck with me and I'm stuck with you.
You betcha.
Uh-huh.
All right. What's the worst part about being married? I'd say that whole couch incident. Still, that's got to be the worst. That really freaked me out. I was not happy.
What's the worst part about being married?
Oh, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. All the house organization and cleanliness, like, living like a bachelor was kind of nice because, it can just not clean and stuff. Yeah, man. I lost my foosball table. I lost my dartboard. I had
that
to clean.
wasn't me, though. You...
Anyway.
Trying to blame me for this. I'm going to say...
That's the best part. I can blame stuff on her.
I'm going to say the worst part about being married for me is learning to... It's not the worst. I don't know. It's just like...
That's all right.
It's the financial intertwinedness of marriage.
Good description.
Yeah.
Intertwinedness. Okay.
It's learning to...
What's mine is yours.
Open yourself up to someone else's financial opinions and thoughts and way of life, as well as sharing what yours is. I think for me it's not the worst, it's just the hardest part that takes some adjustment for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I actually realized the other day, guys? Dave hasn't even heard me say this to him yet, but it's the whole learning to say I'm sorry. When they tell you that before you get married, guys, it's a real thing. Learning to say you're sorry to marriage is just, it's hard, guys. But I've been like, I'm telling them. I don't need you to be just head nodded.
I'm sorry.
Let me, Yes, so I'm going to say yes. Learning to say you're sorry, even when you're just like, whatever, I'm sorry. There's just those moments where you don't want to, but you know what? Your marriage is worth more than that, and you just, whatever, I'm sorry. Call it a day. Keep it moving. It's not that big of a deal.
You're getting better. Sometimes you struggle.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll lay out the hints like, hey, just say you're sorry. This would be a good time. It would go a long way. And she's just like,
we can laugh about this now. But we weren't laughing during those moments.
Whatever. What's the one thing no one told you about being married?
I just said it.
But they did tell you.
Say you're sorry.
But they did tell you that.
I guess.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't really tell me.
Oh, they didn't say how important it was.
Yeah. That's it for me right there.
Interesting. I don't know if I've come across something that no one's told me about. I don't know. I got nothing. I honestly got nothing.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it's been pretty great.
It must be really nice.
What can I say? I chose a good one. We'll throw in a bonus. You couldn't have done it without blank.
Couldn't have done it without God. Couldn't have done it without Kanish.
I'll point. She's over there.
Over where?
She just imagine she's over there.
Couldn't have done it without my girls. Couldn't have done it without my mother. And couldn't have done it without a man to marry.
Man, that was a list of things.
Yeah, and some money.
Yeah, I had finger actions.
Good job. Good job. I'm sure that helped people out there.
Just in case people weren't following along, I told you where people lived and all that. What couldn't I have done it with? Yeah, done it without. I think, you know what, it's, to be honest, it's when I get to the root of it, it's just my friends, my family, and my loved ones. That's, well, no, it's not. But it's like, honestly, it's like, my friends are like the family I choose, so they're important. My family is the family I didn't choose, but hey, I'm stuck
Here
with
we
them.
are.
So they're very important, and my loved ones, my dear, beautiful now wife, and everybody that's important in your life now becomes important in my life, and with them, I've couldn't have done it without them. Couldn't have done it without obviously my
Without
team.
Dappa, our MC,
Yeah,
you really
stepping
he
it
tore
right
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, like there are so many things. Couldn't have done it without like Michelle.
Yeah.
Our hall
Our
like
venue
coordinator. Oh man, yeah.
She was running around the head coach she's like I'm gonna yell at you guys when we're done.
Yeah.
But for now, have fun.
So she
didn't yell at us.
We'll just apologize, sorry, Michelle. There are countless people, I would say, because that's the thing. Like everybody that I know like had an impact into our wedding, and I don't think I could have done it without a single one of them. Yeah.
Cool.
Because they're just so great. I love my peeps. Yeah. What? I love you too.
Okay.
You were included in loved ones.
I know, it was your peeps.
Huh.
When did you start saying peeps?
I said it once. God.
I'm gonna throw one thing out there before we end up this video,
Okay.
guys. So one thing no one told me though that came to me right now is they don't tell you that your spouse becomes more
Beautiful.
Yeah, like more
Heavenly.
attractive to you.
Manly.
Let's start doing that. No one tells you that. You're like, it's just like, you wake up, you're just like, man, it's me and you, we're in this. Like, we gotta do this. And just seeing the because you started looking at their qualities a little bit more differently, and seeing the qualities that you know are going to keep you guys strong in 40 years. You admire those things a little bit more when you know they're permanent, when you know that this actually matters now. Like, it actually matters now that you're more patient than I am. Like, before it was like, whatever, but now it's like, that matters. And I think that's something that I started seeing a lot more, like, over our honeymoon. I just look at you and be like, man, you're not too bad. Yay!
That's because I kept saying, welcome to the gun show.
Guys! You can't take him anywhere. You really can't.
Anyway, so that is our Newlywed Tag, as we say. It's not just for newlyweds.
Yeah.
Should be, but hey, you know, if you've been married for 50
do it.
years...
Just do it. We want to hear the juicy details about your wedding.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So, we had a lot of fun, obviously, with ours. A lot of stress, but hey, whatever.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Is there anything else? So, 15 questions and a bonus.
Yeah. Long video, but hope you guys had fun. We had fun recording it.
Absolutely.
It was good sharing those things with each other.
And we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye, guys.